Good morning, everyone. Today is the 4th of August, 2016. It's Thursday morning. Market's getting ready to open here in a couple minutes. I'll be back. There's the bell. Market is open. Let's see what she's up to here today. Got filled with one. Went for a long. Got filled with one contract right there. Covered everything there. Waiting for another opportunity. Market shot up. I tried to get in here. Try to get in down here. I don't know if you can see my cursor or not. Let me get the crosshair. Try to get in as it had this big push up. Got in a little bit late, but expecting target to be up here. So looking for about 2.5 nuggets. See what happens. There we go. Heading up to target. About halfway there. 80% chance of hitting target. You son of a gun, it tickled my target but didn't take me. That's pretty rude. Pretty rude. Covering my butt, just assuming that it did hit target and just didn't take my order. I'm getting out at break even +1 here, should it come down that far. Not going to take any chances. Okay, here's where target was, that horizontal line, and I was ticked below it because I was assuming that it was going to tag that line, and I don't know, maybe the algorithm believes that's close enough, so I'm just covering my bases by going to break even. Okay, he had some really quick bars here. Came back and got me. See if there's further opportunities down the road here, but nothing in the near future. Could be maybe 15-20 minutes from now, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on that. But right now, still green, somewhere around 0. Let's see what happens. I'm going to be looking for longs. There's pressure building up to the upside that's about to be released, so looking for longs. Looking for longs. Got in long. See how far up she goes. This was a little bit of an aggressive entry down here. All the pieces of the puzzle were there except for one tiny little piece. Well, actually it wasn't a tiny piece, it was a major factor, but it was an aggressive picture. Wasn't very conservative, so the chances of me making a gift here are a lot higher than if I would have waited for the perfect picture. But that's the risk you take when you take aggressive entries. You just need to know that up front. Yeah, came back and got me. I knew it was aggressive going into the trade. Still have a lot of pressure up though. A lot of pressure up. Got in long again. Strike 2 and you're in. Here we go. Moving up nice and slow, just the way I like it. Target's at 3 nuggets, compensating for my gift. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bar movement. This is the pace I like it to go, nice and slow. Steadily pushing to the upside. About halfway to target. More than enough pressure to get there. There we go. Slowly moving up to target. A little more than 3/4 of the way there. Should have no problems. This little adjustment here tells me that it's going to go up much further. I'm just going to get out at 3 nuggets here, but this is a signal that it's going to go up much further than the area that I'm looking for. It's going to go up here somewhere. But I'm not going to get greedy. Just going to grab my 3 nuggets and call it a day. Okay, I covered everything here. A little premature for my intended target, but bird in the hand, I'm noticing a loss of pressure to the upside right here. So it might have a pullback to the downside that I don't want to deal with before it goes further up. But no big deal, no harm, no foul. I got 2.5 in the dome, and I'm going to call it a day here. I'm happy with that. And I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend. I've got some charts from the students here. I'm going to share them with you. Be right back. Yeah, it did go up to target. Would have had 3 nuggets here, but hey, 2.4, not a big deal. Not a big difference, no big deal. Here's a chart that Warwick sent in. He did the same thing, only he held for 3 points here. He saw the probability to go to target up here, and he noticed this also, missed target by 1 tick. Beautiful, beautiful Warwick, awesome. Here's one from Sean. Sean took that long, got out at 2.9? 2.9, yeah. Sweet, sweet, nice. This next one's from Jay. Jay had a nice entry here. Got out at 3 nuggets also. Beautiful. Proud of you, Jay. You're doing very well. Next one's from Greg. Greg's looking for 1 point daily. And there's a good logic revolving around that. It's not how many points you can make, it's how many contracts you can trade consistently. So if you can trade 1 contract going for 1 point consistently, well, all you need to do is add contracts to compensate for the point value. So 1 point is as good as 3 points. It's just a matter of how many contracts you're trading. But anyway, great guys. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. Those are the charts that are in so far. Thought I'd share them with you. Guys, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.